Do the Mads have the secret to cold fusion? The bots get a humanity lesson, and the 1000th member of the fan club is named, all together with a big dystopian car-free movie. Well, except for one car. I'm DJ Particle, and this is Misty Review. We start off over at the Gizmonic Institute, where Doctors Forrester and Earhart are working on cold fusion. And they may have the secret. Or do they?
Pons and Fleischmann got it wrong. Cold fusion works, but it has to take place in the human mouth.
Wait. Shouldn't we start with like a sheep's mouth or something?
No, we don't have the funding for that. Now open wide.
What is that?
It's just heavy water. Open up. Here comes a steam shovel. Chug, 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 chug. Don't swallow. This is expensive. Now the secret ingredient. Look, Daddy likes it. Here you go. It works. Yes, it's great. The best thing is it tastes like peach blow fizz.
That's not cold fusion, that's the dry heaves.
Well, the movie for this episode was The Last Chase. It's a TV movie starring Lee Majors and Chris Makepeace. And it takes place in a dystopian society where cars have been outlawed and Big Brother is real, and, well, in some ways, it's what the right thinks that the left wants to eventually do. Yeah, you could see it that way. But again, we're not here to review the movie. We're here to review the riffing, and the riffing on this one was actually pretty good.
Not the pump. Ah!
The pump, boom, 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 the pump, boom, boom.
Exxon.
Our gas contains no seawater. Huh? What? What's this?
Prepay after 11. Beatlemania. Did we just go through a flashback or a flash forward?
Flash flood of his face.
20 years worth of styling did not hurt his hair at all.
Okay, stop it here.
Video cameras everywhere.
This was the third time he's been recording in a place like this.
A world run by Sony.
Come on, Judd, not another bar. This place is different. That's what you said about the last place.
It's got real women. Oh, man.
Hey,
Headless
The
college.
Ichabod Crane School for Boys.
what are these guys doing, playing golf?
Night golf. Look at those sea monkeys
Mind
there.
if we arrest through?
What is it?
It's a car.
It's a car.
See?
It's a car.
I tapped into government lines.
What else?
I rearranged a few things.
What the hell does that mean?
I
blew
changed
up.
the name of the country to ASU.
Well, look out.
Suspect is driving a white dot.
How'd all that traffic noise get in there?
Hey, driving like a maniac, swerving around at the last possible moment.
Just kick him into the lake or something.
Maybe your reflexes are going, or maybe you're just trying to show off for my benefit.
Maybe I was right.
I've never been impressed by that kind of childishness, so you're wasting your time.
It has to, yeah.
Can you still talk?
Ouch, that hurts. Boom, 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 boom. Burgess, you need a shave.
Is this like old NFL highlight music?
But for Vince Lombardi and the Green Bay Packers, there would come another day.
White dollar.
Bart Starr.
I don't feel like we should be listening to this.
I think he got his harness caught on something. All this Coke is mine.
Hey, you think this stuff's still any good?
I'd like to blow up a truck of coke.
Burn a ship with foam. Draw Porsches fast. Break ceiling glass. And get Chris Makepeace home.
I know, but the beans were terrible.
Sorry.
They weren't beans.
What did you do besides race cars?
I race cars. I fond of women. But I have weekends off and I own my own boss.
I said, what do you do besides
would you drive
just
the
race
house
cars?
for me?
So what's Burgess been in the air for 3 days?
Well, he had to stop to fly his kite.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's turning into a werewolf.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
It's a scratch.
Merely a flesh wound.
I don't feel good unless I take a bullet.
No one knew it except me.
No,
Maybe
we
the
know it.
drivers.
She's thinking, boy, I'd rather be doing
So
something
when I
else.
buried that car in my garage,
I won't ask you not to go.
Now that you've left your seed here,
There are no hiding places where they're heading.
the Rocky Mountains, even Dragon Lady's mellowing out.
She's just confused by the script.
Lee's pretty much got you covered with 2 genie rockets and...
Tickle monster, tickle monster.
You're hurting my wrist.
What the?
It changed into a different plane.
Changed into newsreel footage.
The only thing that didn't break.
Was his little nippy bottle.
People going all over.
Shaking
When
hands.
they want to and where they want to.
Walking
Have you
around.
thought what else this could be?
Using vending machines.
Cars everywhere.
Doing laundry when they want.
Convenience stores.
Wanting the thing.
Watching more TV.
Instant cash machines.
Now for the host segments, the one really notable host segment, aside from stuff like viewer mail and the fan club, well, Joel decides to give the bots a bit of a humanity lesson. And why he would want to give the bots a humanity lesson, well, see, the bots, they have their own consciousness, so all right, I get it.
Just repeat yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax.
Anyway, the humanity lesson goes about as well as you might expect.
Well, part of being a human being is developing a conscience. That's a big part.
Conscience? What's that?
Well, sound it out. Conscience. Conscience.
You mean a quack scientist?
Now, by conscience, I mean how you guys felt when you guys locked me out of the ship a couple of weeks ago.
You mean self-satisfied, free from our shackles of bondage?
I'll download a simulated conscience program into your RAM, and this one has an accelerated module with a moralistic add-on, okay? Let's key in some low-level guilt as well.
Oh,
there you go.
What's that? Oh, look what you've done to my shirt. Is there something green on me? Is there something in my teeth? Did you put a bug on me?
Now, the rest of the host segments relate to the MST3K fan club / info club, whatever you want to call it. And the 1,000th member of the fan club is finally named. And, yeah, we already knew what the prize was from the last episode. But we also get into some viewer mail as well. And one of them has a bit of a weird written typo. What happens when you have lemons?
Number 1,000 fan club member.
Our 1,000th fan club letter. Put it up on the big screen, Camba. Let's have a look. There's the front of it. It says Destination Unknown. See you where no man has gone before. Very post-punk. And here's who it's from. Ms. Gidget Howell.
Oh.
And she says, yes, that's my name, Gidget. This is what you won. Demon Dog hat from the opening credits of the show. You see it wear like that. It's a little bit hard on the skull, but
cool.
What do you want for nothing?
Hi, Joel. I liked Tom Servo because when Tom said, "City on fire!" I like when Joel hit Servo in the head.
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments, too. Thank you so much, Bobby. And I like when Joel sings, "When you have lemnis, you make lemnis nos." That's what I like, and Servo stopped messing with people.
And we also get a viewer mail where someone compares Mystery Science Theater 3000 to another show that they remember from their youth. And needless to say, MST3K is by far the better show.
In my hometown, there was a guy named Commander Paul who had a kids show on Saturday morning. It was really bland. I mean, all he did was show cartoons and tell you the temperature outside. Although once in a while he had a lady from the zoo come over and talk about snakes, or maybe a library person who would talk about books. After Commander Paul left the station, he was replaced by a Commander Dave and then a Commander Tom. They didn't really put much of their own personality into the show. You guys leave them behind by a million miles, and I can't think of anyone else who could do it so well. Thank you.
So what did we think of episode 0020, The Last Chase? Well, as you know, these weird TV movie type things, you know, this is ripe for Joel and the Bots. You know, we had SST Death Flight before. Later on in season 6, you have codenamed Diamond Head. TV movies are shot on shoestring budgets and not the best of plot, but they are great MST material, and this is no exception. Definitely give this one a watch. Unless, of course, you feel triggered over dystopian societies. However, next time, it's the season 0 finale, and it's one last KTMA dip into the Sandy Frank trough. And this one did not get redone on season 3. And yes, it is Japanese. And yes, again, it's the perfect type of material for Joel and the Bots. We will get into the legend of dinosaurs. But for now, I am DJ Particle, and I'm signing off. Poom!